Let's dive back into the early days before we kind of get into what's been going on recently. So, all right, talk about your younger days and what growing up was like for you.
Oh shit, growing up, you feel me? It was wild, man. You feel me? I was bouncing around. You feel me? As a youngin' with my moms and shit. I was here, there. You feel me? And then we got situated in the 50s and shit. And going outside, was going to John Muir Middle School and shit. You feel me? I started running around. You know what I'm saying, in the section and shit. You feel me? Got with the homies. You feel me? We was a whole bunch of young niggas and shit. We started a clique called 54 PST. You feel me? So we was running around the streets doing what we doing, tagging and shit, stealing bikes. We was in the GT dynos and Diamondbacks and, all that type of fly shit. You feel me? So we was riding around town doing what we was doing, and then it actually started turning into some gang shit. You feel me? Because we was so deep and people thought that we was from a gang, but we really was just a bunch of young niggas from a clique, you know what I'm saying, that was riding bikes and shit, beating up other young niggas that was from cliques and shit like that. So
this was like the clique era, right? Because you always hear about cliques that turn into gangs during that time period, but now you don't really hear about cliques like that.
Nah, it ain't really no cliques like that no more. So it was like a clique era. So we had beef with a lot of different cliques, like, that was around the corner or other side of the freeway and shit like that.
But you just hadn't really got into beefing with like gang members at that point? And then...
Yeah, we started beefing with gangs. I think we was like one of the first cliques that started beefing with gangs. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it all started off. We started beefing with gangs because they thought that we was really a gang because we was so deep. You know what I'm saying? So we started beefing with gangs and shit, whacking them out on the walls, striking in they sets and shit, you feel me? Really going to do what it do with them and all the shit. We start handling business like that and shit, and shit, that's when the gang, the 5 deuces and the 5 ones, they like, man, these little niggas running wild. Like, you know what I'm saying? They really putting in work, you feel me? We was really making noise over there, and they thought we was from the gang, but we really wasn't from the gang. But that's how the shit started and shit, and shit, one day I had just like, you know what? I might as well just get officially courted on 5 deuce. You feel me? Like, and just leave the clique shit alone because everybody ain't trying to be down no more. Because they like, man, these niggas is going shooting, and you know what I'm saying? They starting to get serious with this shit, and niggas was like tucking their tail. So,
and was it definitely going to be a 5 deuce thing, or was it options that there was different people that were trying to recruit y'all, and it could have kind of gone different ways?
It was either 5-1 or 5 deuce.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, in my area, you feel me? But it's other gangs outside of us, but 5-1, 5 deuce is right there. So it was either one of those.
So how did life change once you officially got on?
I don't think nothing really changed. I was just really officially from a gang. I wasn't from no clique, no play. You feel me? I was from the real thing.
But do you start doing all kinds of different stuff at that point, or?
I don't think so, because I was already turned to the max from the clique. I was already doing everything that a person from a gang was supposed to be doing.
So you were already wilding from a very young age?
Yeah, I was wilding.
Were you getting arrested and stuff at a young age?
Yeah, I'd have been to back and forth to LP, Sillmore. I'd in and out of jail like a motherfucker. This is actually my first time in life being out of jail on the streets for a long time. I've been out, like, I used to go back, like, I wouldn't even make it a year on the streets, and I'd be right back in jail, you know what I'm saying? From juvenile to county to the prison, you feel me? Like, this is my first time actually been on the streets for a long time without going back to jail.
How long?
I can say I've been free now about 10, 11, 12 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what do you think changed?
Well, actually, I did go down for a strap, but I didn't go to prison, though. You feel me?
Okay.
I went down for a strap. They put me on probation, gave me 30 days Caltrans. I already done with that shit, but that was about it. So I've been clean since then, though.
What do you think you changed up this time around that has you being able to evade the police better?
Just getting a little older. You feel me? They don't really pull up on me like that because I don't look like no kid, you know what I'm saying? Because they used to pulling up on kids and shit because they think they the ones, you know what I'm saying, that's packing and all the shit all the time. So, I don't really get harassed by them like that. I see them and it is what it is, you feel me? So that's probably about the only thing because I'm still in the field.
What do you mean by that? Still in the field?
Shit, I'm still out representing Hoover. I'm still outside. I'm still on Hoover Street.
Right.
Yeah, ain't nothing changed.
So there's not like a part of you that kind of got jaded to the street shit over the years? You still feel the same way that you always felt about it?
Yeah, it's gonna be fathers over to the end. You feel me?
Right.
I don't feel no difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm strictly, you know what I'm saying? That's it. But I just say, I mean, I ain't really out there wilding like when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? You know, when a nigga was a young nigga, I was really like actually doing more shit, like ripping and running. We was, you know what I'm saying? We here and there when we was kids, like nonstop. But it's kind of like laid back more, but I'm still outside representing, you feel me? Still banging, you know what I'm saying? Nigga bang on me, I'm gonna let him know what's happening, you feel me?
Right.
So, you know, I ain't turned down.
But when I'm doing a lot of interviews with people where they'll make very clear the difference between a gang banger and a gang member. Do you feel like at a certain point you kind of transition from one to the other?
Nah, I'm not even really a part of that boat.
Okay.
I'm representing Hoover and banging to the end. You feel me? Like it's on my back. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm never tucking my tail. I'm never gonna be a dropout.
When you were young, did you have that feeling though of like, oh, being from Hoover is different than being from maybe some other gangs because we're more controversial and more people hate us?
Yeah. Yeah, well, we hate it. We hate it. Hoover's is hated by a lot of gangs. You feel me? Like,
Right.
we got a lot of allies and shit that we fuck with, but we got a lot of gangs that just hate Hoover's period because a lot of niggas from Hoover that did a lot of shit to a lot of different people.
Right. Like Whack always will be like, man, like when the Hoovers decided that they were going to become, or that the 5 dudes were going to stay Crips and not become criminals or however the fuck it worked. He's like, I thought they were done for, but they were so strong that they survived, yada, yada.
Yeah, the fathers, Hoovers, we was like one of the deepest Hoover cliques, you feel me? That there was, you feel me, coming up. You feel me? The 5 deuces always was like super thick in numbers, you feel me? And, you know, this gangster Crip, you feel me? So it is what it is.